Hi, hello, welcome to my video lecture class. Right, up to now we discuss problem based upon motion under gravity. So we discuss 9 example problems in previous lectures. Please go through it. Now, today I would like to discuss example number 10. Observe carefully, ma. Very important problem. So observe carefully. So what is given question here? A body falling freely under gravity. A body falling freely under gravity passes 2 points. Passes 2 points. The 2 points are 30 meters apart. A body falling freely under gravity, it passes 2 points. It passes 2 points. Those 2 points are separated by distance 30 meters. Apart means separate by distance 30 meters. It crosses in 1 second. Those 2 points are crosses in 1 second. From what point above the upper point? From what point above the upper point it began to fall? It began to fall. This is the question. So here we consider g is equal to 9.8 meter per second square. Acceleration to gravity value. Option A 32.1 meter. Option B 16 meter. Option C 8.6 meters. 8.6 meters. Option A 32.1 meter. So option D 4 meters. So which of the following option is suitable for this question? We need to find. Right. First of all, I need to draw a diagram here. So how to draw the diagram here? Observe carefully. Body falling freely under gravity. So for example, I consider this. This is body. This is falling freely. Falling freely. In question itself, falling freely or drops, we consider initial velocity is equal to 0. Initial velocity is equal to 0. It passes 2 points 30 meters apart. So here the body falling freely. Whenever body is freely falling, I already discussed it in previous lecture. Please recapitulate what we discussed in previous lectures. Whenever body is falling freely, we consider u is equal to 0. So this is a falling freely. So falling freely, it crosses 2 points. It crosses 2 points. For example, this is point A I consider. This is point B I consider. Body is falling freely under gravity. It crosses 2 points. Let these 2 points I consider A and B. These 2 points I consider A and B. It crosses 2 points falling freely like this. It crosses 2 points. These 2 points are separated by a distance 30 meters, right? So these 2 points separated by distance. This distance is given. This distance is given 30 meters. This is given in the question. 30 meters. Covered in 1 second. This is covered in 1 second. This is covered in 1 second. 1 second. 30 meters and it is covered in 1 second. From what point above the upper point it began to fall? Above the upper point means above A. Because upper point is A here, lower point is B. Here above the upper point means above A. So this is a point. What distance? This distance we need to find in the question. For example, so from this point to this distance covered up to A. Body is falling freely from certain height now. It passes A. It reaches A in S1 meters distance I consider. So from this here to point B. Here to point B I consider distance is S2 meters. Okay, this S1 meter is covered in. This S1 meters distance is covered in. Time is I consider as T1 seconds. T1 seconds. For example, I consider as T seconds. T seconds. This S2 meters distance is covered in. I consider as T plus 1 seconds. T plus 1 seconds. Why I consider T and T plus 1 seconds here? Because both S1 and S2 difference is 30 meters and time difference is 1 second. Is it or not? Body is falling freely from certain height. It covered first point. Distance is S1 meters. Well, body is falling freely from certain height. it reaches to point A, travel distance is s1 meters, let s1 meters, and time taken is t seconds. And it reaches to point B, it travel distance is s2 meters, time is t plus 1 seconds, because the time duration between this two is 1 second already they given, because t plus 1 minus t, we got 1 second or not, that's why I consider this is t seconds, this is t plus 1 seconds. Now what we need to find? The height above which point, above the upper point it began to fall. So from this question S1 we need to find, because observe carefully my question, this is very important, don't confuse, please listen carefully, definitely you understood each and every point, observe carefully. So what we need to find? What point above the upper point it began to fall? Above the upper point means this is a point. What point? From what point it began to fall means this S1 we need to find, right? How to find S1 here? So already you know. So S2 minus S1 is equal to, observe carefully, this total distance from top to here is S2 meters. This is S1 meters. From up to A, S1 meter. Up to B, S2 meters. This S2 minus S1 is 30 meters here. S2 minus S1 is 30 meters. Already you know. S2 minus S1 is equal to 30 meters here. So from this, observe carefully, how to find S2 and S1. We know that formula, S is equal to ut plus half at square, half at square. Whenever body is falling freely, so then we take initial velocity is 0, and for falling body we take acceleration is plus g, because here body moves downward direction, gravitational force is acting downward direction, because g is also acting downward direction. So both are downward direction, we consider a is equal to g here. So from this, first I find S1 is equal to, what is S1 here? S1 is equal to, for this S1, initial velocity is 0, into time is t, because for the S1 moment time is t seconds or not, t plus half into acceleration is g into time is t square. So what we got? S1 is equal to, we got half gt square. S1 is equal to half gt square we got. Next, S2. How to find S2? S2 is equal to same u into t2 plus half a into t2 square. So this is we got. Here initial velocity is 0. For this S2 also initial velocity is what, ma? 0 only. 0 into t2 plus half into a value is g only here. G into t2 is here. This is important. T2 is what, ma, here? T2 is t plus 1 whole square. So from this what we got? Half into g into t plus 1 whole square. This is S2 value. So from this we got here S1 is equal to half gt square. S2 is equal to half g into t plus 1 whole square. So from the given data, S2 minus S1 is equal to 30. Substitute this S1 and S2 values. S2 value is half g into t plus 1 whole square minus S1 is half gt square is equal to 30. Observe carefully here, half g is common, that means g by 2 is common. From this, t plus 1 whole square minus t square is equal to 30. So from this, g by 2 is equal to t plus 1 whole square means t square plus 1 square means 1, 2t minus t square is equal to 30. From this, plus t square minus t square going to be cancelled. So we got here g by 2 into 2t plus 1 is equal to 30. So from this 2t plus 1 is equal to 30 into 2 by g. So that is equal to 60 by g. So 2t is equal to 60 by 9.8 minus 1. T is equal to 2 into 60 by, because this is into now. So from this 60 by 9.8 minus 1 we got here from this t is equal to, observe carefully, we calculate here, we got t value is we got 2.56. 2.56 we got here, because 60 minus 9.8, so we got some value that way. So 60 minus 9.8 by 9.8 here. So this is 60 minus 9.8 means 60 minus 9 first. 60 minus 9.8 to here 9, 60 minus 9 here, so 9 minus 9 0 here 5, 50.992. so here we got 50.92, 50.92 by 50.92 by 9.8, this 2 will be moved this side. We got here time is equal to 2.56. Here time is equal to what we got, man? Time is equal to, we got 2.56. Calculate here, we got time is equal to 2.56. So this t we got, then it is easy to find S1 or not. From this whole question, what we need to find here? We need to find here S1. From what point above the upper point it began to fall. Above the upper point means A is upper point, above the upper point means so how much distance, from what distance it began to fall, it reaches to A, that is S1. S1 we need to find. T value we got means S1 is easy to find or not. So from this S1 is equal to, from this S1 is equal to, S1 is easy to find or not? S1 is equal to, so we know S1 is equal to what we got here? Half gt square. From equation 1, S1 is equal to half gt square or not? Half gt square, half into g means 9.8, t square means t is already 2.56, 2.56 whole square. So from this half into 9.8 into 2.56 into 2.56, so this when we calculate this, we got here 2.56 into 2.56 into 9.8 into 1 by 2, that is equal to 32.1 meters. So S1 is equal to, we got here 32.1 meters. That means from what point above the upper point it began to fall, this distance from upper point begin to fall to A, this distance is we need to find, that is S1. S1 is equal to what we got now, 32.1 meter. So now answer for this question is 32.1 meter. So this is very important, ma'am. So I hope you are all understood this video. So observe carefully whenever like these questions are given. Observe carefully. First read the question 1 to 2 times. After completion of the reading question, you note down the points, what is the given data, and draw the diagram. If it is possible, definitely you must draw the diagram. Whether you draw the diagram, definitely you got an idea how to solve the question, what is given data, right? I hope you all are understood this video. If you had any doubt regarding this question, please mention in comment box. I'll explain further lectures. Well, and one more thing, up to now we discuss 9 examples we discussed in previous lectures. Please go through it, because these are very important problems I discussed in these lectures. These problems are because our physics should contain several number of problems. We don't have possibility to discuss all problems. So that's why I choose some important problems and some basic problems I choose from this total problems I discussed in one by one in this video lectures. Right, up to now I discussed 9 example problems. In this 9 example problems, some typical questions are there, some basic questions are there, some easy questions are there. So please go through it, previous lectures. If you following every video, then only you got a clear idea about this chapter, and then only you got a clear idea about this chapter. Please recapitulate whatever we discussed in previous lectures, and forwardly write the notes, because the notes is very important for you how to attend an exam. So our notes will play a crucial role. So maintain the notes properly. If you had any doubt, please mention in comment box. I'll definitely give you a clear idea for that. And one more thing, if you want any lecture is, if you want any lecture extra, you want if any concept is extra you want to mention in comment box, that thing also I explained in further lectures. So well, I hope you are all understood this my video lecture classes. So thank you very much.